Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some of the most unbelievable animal rescues that will restore your faith in humanity. From icy lakes to raging fires, we'll witness the extraordinary lengths people will go to save our animal brethren. Get ready to be inspired by these heartwarming stories. From the smallest creatures to the giants of the ocean, every life is precious, and every rescue is a testament to the compassion that binds us all. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by the resilience of nature and the unyielding spirit of those who dedicate their lives to protecting it. The icy grip of winter had taken hold, encasing the lake in a thick sheet of ice. A young dog ventured onto the frozen surface. Suddenly the ice gave way, plunging the dog into the frigid water. Panic set in as the dog struggled to stay afloat. A passerby heard the cries and sprang into action. Reaching the edge, they pulled the dog to safety. Wrapped in a blanket, the dog slowly recovered. The experience highlighted the bond between humans and animals. A raging inferno engulfed the apartment building, flames licking at the night sky. As smoke billowed from the windows, firefighters battled the blaze, their courage matched only by the ferocity of the fire. Yet amidst the chaos, a faint cry could be heard from within the burning structure. A cat, trapped by the rapidly spreading flames, huddled in terror. Its escape route cut off by a wall of fire, the feline's fate hung precariously in the balance. But the firefighters, their determination fueled by the faint meows, pushed deeper into the inferno. Locating the terrified cat, a firefighter scooped it up, shielding it from the intense heat and smoke. Carrying the feline to safety, the firefighter emerged from the inferno, a beacon of hope amidst the devastation. Reunited with its grateful owners, the cat's survival became a symbol of resilience, a testament to the bravery of those who risk their lives to save others, both human and animal. The vastness of the ocean, a realm of mystery and wonder, can also be a place of unexpected peril. A dolphin, its sleek body designed for effortless movement through the water, found itself ensnared in a discarded fishing net. The weight of the net, a discarded relic of human activity, dragged the dolphin down, hindering its ability to reach the surface for air. Panic surged through the creature as it struggled against the unforgiving nylon strands, each movement tightening the grip of the net. Fortunately, a group of marine biologists conducting research in the area spotted the distressed dolphin. Their hearts sank as they witnessed the creature's plight, knowing that time was running out. Working swiftly and carefully, the team used specialized tools to cut away the net, their movements a blend of urgency and precision. Finally, with one last cut, the dolphin was free, swimming away with renewed vigor. A horse, its powerful legs mired in thick, clinging mud, struggled to free itself. The more the horse struggled, the deeper it sank into the unforgiving mire. Exhaustion set in, replacing panic with a chilling sense of hopelessness. Hearing the distressed cries, a group of hikers stumbled upon the scene. Soon, a team of animal rescuers arrived, bringing with them specialized equipment. Slowly, inch by inch, the horse emerged from the mire, its rescuers cheering. The relentless fury of a wildfire swept through the eucalyptus forest, leaving behind a trail of devastation. The air, thick with smoke and the smell of burning wood, carried the terrified cries of countless creatures caught in the inferno. A small koala, clinging desperately to a charred tree trunk, its fur singed by the intense heat, epitomized the plight of wildlife caught in the path of the blaze. Fear filled its large, expressive eyes as it watched the flames advance, its usual sanctuary transformed into a fiery inferno. But amidst the chaos, a beacon of hope emerged. A team of wildlife firefighters, their faces blackened by soot and their resolve strengthened by the enormity of the task at hand, spotted the tiny survivor. Gently they coaxed the frightened koala down from its precarious perch, wrapping it in a fire blanket to protect it from further harm. Rushed to a makeshift wildlife triage center, the koala received emergency care for its injuries. A baby elephant, its trunk raised in a desperate plea for help, found itself trapped at the bottom of a deep well. Separated from its herd, the young animal had wandered into the abandoned well, its cries echoing off the unforgiving stone walls. Hours turned into a desperate race against time as the young elephant's strength dwindled. The villagers, alerted to the elephant's plight, gathered at the edge of the well, their faces etched with concern. Realizing the urgency of the situation, the villagers devised a daring plan to save the baby elephant. Using a combination of ropes, pulleys, and brute strength, they carefully lowered a makeshift platform into the well. The baby elephant, sensing the villagers' good intentions, cautiously stepped onto the platform. Slowly and carefully, they raised the platform, bringing the young elephant to safety. A sea turtle, its ancient lineage dating back millions of years, found itself entangled in a discarded plastic bag, a symbol of humanity's impact on the world's oceans. The bag, drifting effortlessly on the currents, posed a deadly threat to marine life. The turtle, its powerful flippers rendered useless by the plastic noose, struggled for each breath, its once graceful movements reduced to a desperate fight for survival. The plastic, a symbol of human carelessness, threatened to choke the life out of this magnificent creature. A group of divers, exploring a pristine coral reef, were horrified to discover the turtle's plight. They knew they had to act quickly if they were to save the animal from a slow and agonizing death. Carefully, they approached the distressed turtle, their movements calm and reassuring. With a few swift cuts of their dive knives, they severed the plastic, freeing the turtle from its plastic prison. An oil spill, a dark stain upon the pristine waters, spelled disaster for countless marine animals. Among the victims was a seabird, its once pristine feathers coated in thick, black crude. Unable to fly, its wings weighed down by the sticky oil, the bird struggled to stay afloat. Every breath was a struggle, the air thick with the noxious fumes of petroleum. But even in the face of such devastation, there were glimmers of hope. Volunteers, their hearts heavy with the sight of so much suffering, flocked to the affected areas, determined to do everything in their power to help. Donning protective gear, they carefully captured the oil-soaked birds, their gentle touch a stark contrast to the harshness of the situation. At makeshift cleaning stations, they worked tirelessly to remove the oil from the birds' feathers, restoring them to their former glory. A young bear cub, separated from its mother, found itself stranded high up in a tree. Fearful of the unfamiliar surroundings and the sounds of the forest below, the cub clung desperately to the slender branches. The cub's plaintive cries echoed through the trees, a desperate plea for its mother's return, but the mother bear was nowhere to be found, leaving the cub vulnerable and alone. A group of park rangers, alerted to the cub's plight, arrived on the scene. Their years of experience working with wildlife told them that the cub wouldn't survive for long on its own. Using their knowledge of bear behavior and specialized equipment, they devised a plan to reunite the cub with its mother. They carefully coaxed the cub down from the tree and placed it in a secure carrier. Then they moved the carrier to an area where the mother bear had been spotted earlier, hoping that the familiar scent would draw her back to her cub. A whale, a magnificent creature of the deep, lay stranded on the beach, its massive body a stark contrast to the gentle lapping of the waves. The whale, accustomed to the boundless expanse of the ocean, found itself trapped in the shallows, its usual grace and agility rendered useless. The whale's distress calls, a haunting melody that echoed across the water, drew a crowd of onlookers. Concern etched on their faces. They could only watch helplessly as the giant struggled for each breath. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, marine biologists and volunteers rushed to the scene. They knew that time was of the essence if they were to save the stranded whale. Working tirelessly, they kept the whale hydrated by dousing it with buckets of water and covering its sensitive skin with wet towels. Then, using a combination of manpower, heavy machinery and the rising tide, they carefully maneuvered the whale back into deeper water. Thank you for watching. If these stories touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more inspiring content. The animal kingdom is full of wonder and resilience, and sometimes it takes the compassion of humankind to lend a helping hand. From the smallest creatures to the largest, every life is precious. These rescues remind us of the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of treating our planet and its inhabitants with respect and care. Until next time, remember that even the smallest act of kindness can make a world of difference in the life of an animal in need. See you next time.